What's the secret to turning a bad day into a great one? A good laugh. Whether it's a talking sponge, a clumsy superhero, or a cat that thinks it's a dog, entertainment has a special way of making us laugh until our sides hurt. Stick around because today we're diving into the funniest, most ridiculous moments in entertainment history. We're talking classic comedy bits that are still funnier than a barrel of monkeys, weird genres you never knew existed, clown horror comedy anyone, and movie fails so epic they'll make you want to yell "cut" at your screen. Let's roll the comedy tape. First up, let's talk about the legends of laughter. You know the ones. Charlie Chaplin slipping on a banana peel, Mr. Bean fighting with a turkey on his head, and that unforgettable laugh from Friends when Ross tried to move his couch. Pivot! These moments are like comedy comfort food. They never get old. I mean, who doesn't crack a smile when they see Chaplin waddle around with that cane? It's like the original slapstick. And Mr. Bean? Don't even get me started. That guy could make a trip to the grocery store look like a scene from a hilarious silent film. Remember that time he tried to change into his swim trunks at the beach? Comedy gold. And speaking of gold, let's talk about Friends. That show was like a laugh track factory. From Ross's leather pants to Phoebe's smelly cat, there was never a dull moment. And that episode with the couch? Come on, people still yell pivot every time they move furniture. These classic comedy moments are like the Mount Rushmore of laughter. They're timeless, iconic, and always guaranteed to tickle your funny bone. They remind us that no matter what's going on in the world, a good laugh is always just a click away. But hey, comedy's not a museum, right? It's always evolving, always pushing the boundaries of what's funny. So buckle up, comedy fans, because in the next chapter, we're diving into the weird, the wacky, and the downright bizarre world of, well, you'll see. Let's just say it's gonna get a little strange. Comedy isn't just slapstick and stand-up. Oh no, it gets weird. Ever heard of mockumentary films? Think The Office and Parks and Recreation where people stare awkwardly at the camera. You know what I'm talking about, right? It's that moment when a character does something so cringeworthy, so unbelievably awkward, that they just have to look at the camera as if to say, "Can you believe this is my life?" But that's tame compared to what's out there. There's also something called clown horror comedy. Yep, it's like a pie in the face, but with more screaming. Imagine, if you will, a clown with a chainsaw, chasing you through a haunted house, while juggling rubber chickens. It's the kind of stuff that'll make you laugh and scream at the same time. Look, I'm not saying it's for everyone, but hey, different strokes for different folks, right? Maybe you're into dark humor, the kind that makes you question your own sanity. Or maybe you prefer your comedy with a side of existential dread. Whatever floats your comedic boat, I say. Because at the end of the day, comedy is all about pushing boundaries, challenging norms, and making us see the world in a different, often absurd light. And sometimes the weirdest, most unexpected things are the funniest. It's like finding a $20 bill in your pocket. You didn't know you needed it, but you're sure glad you found it. Chapter 3. The most hilarious movie fails. Next, let's look at some behind-the-scenes bloopers that were so funny, they almost broke the movie. Did you know in The Avengers Robert Downey Jr. kept snacks hidden on set? The scene where he offers blueberries? Totally unscripted. Picture this, you're Robert Downey Jr., you're in the middle of filming a tense scene for a superhero movie, and suddenly, you get a craving for blueberries. Do you, A, wait for the director to yell cut, and then politely ask for a snack, or B, just pull out a handful of blueberries from your Iron Man suit and offer them to your co-stars? If you're RDJ, the answer is always B. And that, my friends, is why we love him. He's the king of improvisation, the master of turning a blooper into a hilarious moment that makes it into the final cut of the movie. But it's not just RDJ who's prone to on-set shenanigans. Oh no, Hollywood is a treasure trove of hilarious movie fails, from actors flubbing their lines to props malfunctioning at the worst possible moment. Like that time in The Lord of the Rings when one of the hobbits tripped over his furry feet and almost took down Gandalf with him. Or that other time in Titanic when Leonardo DiCaprio accidentally called Kate Winslet Rosebud instead of Rose. These bloopers are a reminder that even the biggest stars in the world are human and that sometimes the best moments in life are the ones that don't go according to plan. They're the cinematic equivalent of finding a $20 bill in your pocket. Unexpected, delightful, and guaranteed to make you smile. Chapter 4. Social Media's Funniest Trends. Today, comedy lives on social media, where even a potato can become a celebrity. Remember the guy who live-streamed himself as a potato filter during a work meeting? Instant legend. I mean, who among us hasn't felt like a potato during a Zoom call? But this guy took it to the next level. He didn't just embrace the potato life, he became the potato. And the internet went wild. And TikTok? Don't even get me started on TikTok. It's a goldmine of epic fails, cat pranks, and dance challenges gone terribly wrong, and we love it. From the renegade to the savage, TikTok has given us some of the most iconic dance crazes of the 21st century. But let's be real, most of us look like we're trying to escape from a straitjacket when we attempt these moves. But that's the beauty of it, right? It's not about being perfect, it's about having fun, letting loose, and making each other laugh. It's about that moment when you're scrolling through your feed, you see a video that makes you snort laugh so hard you almost spit out your coffee, and you just have to share it with everyone you know. Because laughter is contagious, and social media has become the ultimate breeding ground for comedic viruses. It's a place where anyone, anywhere, can become a viral sensation overnight. All thanks to a well-timed joke, a relatable meme, or a hilariously awkward dance move. So, the next time you're feeling down, remember, the internet is your oyster, and it's filled with more comedic pearls than you can shake a stick at. And there you have it. Proof that laughter really is the best medicine. From iconic movie fails to social media silliness, comedy keeps us smiling through life's twists and turns. If this video made you laugh, or snort a little, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and tell me your favorite funny moment in the comments. Let's spread the joy. And remember, never take life too seriously, unless you're trying to balance a stack of chairs. See you next time.